You can run the best scalping strategy for all of your watch list symbols with the Trading Bot software with just a click of a button. Instead of going through all the symbols chart one by one and keep checking if your desired pattern is formed. But how do you adjust the settings of the strategy to meet your desired criteria? This is exactly what we are going to talk about in this video. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Trading Bot. This is where we discuss how can you get notified and take profitable trades for your favorite strategy without having to spend hours and hours in front of the charts looking for patterns. First and foremost, thanks to the moving average for this strategy. It's because of this we were able to add this strategy into our software. This strategy is just a text file which you can find in our Discord, and to be able to use it in the software, make sure you have this text file in the strategies folder. You can name your text file to whatever you like and simply select it to load it into the software. We have complete videos explaining how to manage your watch lists and run strategies in the Trading Bot software, which you can find in the description. There are two parts in each text file of the strategy. The part above the line is where you can change the settings of the strategy. You should only put what you are allowed to enter in this part so that software can successfully note your desired settings for the strategy. The part after the line is where we provide the information about the settings and what you are allowed to change in the settings. Feel free to add any information after this line in the text files. These right here are the default settings for this strategy. You can make changes to this part of the text file to change the settings and then save the file. All of these settings and what they do will be discussed in this video. Let's see how this scalping strategy works. This strategy is best for 5-minute or 15-minute candle chart with 3 moving averages, relative strength index, and Williams fractals indicator. For long position, you want to look for all 3 moving averages going in the upward direction. All the moving averages should be aligned. The price has to be above the moving averages. RSI should be above 50. And when all these conditions satisfy, you want to take your entry at the first by Williams fractal signal. Similarly, for short position, you want to look for all 3 moving averages going in the downward direction. All the moving averages should be aligned. The price has to be below moving averages. RSI should be below 50. And when all these conditions satisfy, you want to take the entry at first sell Williams fractal signal. If you want more details about this strategy, then you should watch the video of the moving average. Link will be in the description. Now let's talk about the settings of this strategy. First, we have only updated setting. If turned on, the software will only run the strategy for candle chart which are updated, but if you want to run the strategy on unupdated data, then put off here. Next setting is for the moving averages. By default, we are using 21, 50, and 200 moving averages. If you want to use different moving averages, then you can put them here, separated by a comma. Next, we have moving average direction setting. If you don't care about the direction of the moving averages, then you can simply put off here, and the software won't check for the direction of the moving averages in this strategy. These two settings related to moving average direction will be ignored automatically. But if you have it turned on, then to check if all the 3 moving averages are going upward, you will have to put bull, and similarly to check if all the moving averages are going in downward direction, then you put bear. This moving average direction back period is the previous candle number which will be used for the moving average direction calculation. If it's 15, then the current moving averages values will be compared with the moving averages values on the last 15th candle to find out which direction they are moving. Next, we have relative strength index setting. If you don't care about the RSI in this strategy, then simply put off, and the software won't check for RSI in this strategy. These settings will be ignored. When turned on, you can select above to check if RSI is above your selected RSI value. Or you can select below to check if RSI is below your selected value. For long position, you will select above, and for short position, you will select below, normally for this strategy. You can also change your RSI value here. So for example, if you want the RSI value to be above 70, I will simply put 70 here. Next, we have moving average alignment setting. Moving average alignment is for checking if the moving averages are in proper order. For example, for upward direction, first we should have 21 moving average greater than 50, which should be greater than 200. To check for this scenario, you will put bull in moving average alignment setting. And for downward, we should have 21 moving average less than 50, which should be less than 200 moving average. In this case, you will have to put bear in moving average alignment setting. Next, we have price position check. If you don't care about the position of the price, then simply put off in price position check setting, and the software won't check for the position of the price in this strategy. When turned on, you can put above to check if the price is above all the moving averages, and you can put below to check if the price is below all the moving averages. Next, we have Williams fractals setting. If you don't want to check Williams fractals in this strategy, then put off in Williams fractals check setting. When turned on, you can put buy to look for buy signal, and you can put sell to look for sell signal. The software will look for Williams fractals signal in the previous X number of candles. In this case, software will look for buy signal in the previous 5 candles. If you want to change the number of candles, then change Williams fractals back candles setting and put your desired number. Let us show you some results after running this strategy, alongside the corresponding settings, to explain how they affect. So we ran this strategy for these symbols with all the settings turned on, and we found these results. As you can see from the results, KAS and IMX symbols fully satisfy the criteria. Satisfying each criteria will add 1 point in the score of the symbol, and symbols with the most points will be at the top. Let's take a look at their chart and see if this is really the pattern which these symbols have. We can clearly see all the conditions meet their criteria, which means results produced by the software are correct. Now we turned off few settings to show you how the results will look like when you turn off any setting. You can see we don't have any column for Williams fractals and moving average direction because they are turned off. Now we will run this strategy for short position with all the settings turned on. We got these results after running the strategy. Let's check the chart for XRP. This is how you can run any strategy using our software and easily change the settings of the strategy according to your preference. You can run your strategies on any number of symbols and find out which symbols satisfy the criteria of your strategy in seconds. Join our Discord and get the Trading Bot software today to be an efficient trader who wakes up in the morning, clicks a button, goes to make a coffee, and when he returns, he has a list of all the profitable trades for his favorite strategy, from which he picks the one with most confluences, takes the trade, and goes on with his life with confidence, knowing that his trade has 80 to 90% of winning probability. Check the description for software-related videos and its features. Join our Discord and subscribe to be one step closer in becoming an efficient trader. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.